welcome to my channel. My name is Dinara Eldridge. I just want to ask, aren't you guys tired of feeling drained, unhappy, out of alignment, feeling like the only thing you would draw and attract to yourself is broken people, situationships, and things that don't fulfill your soul, doesn't give you peace? It throws you out of balance. If you are, you found the right video. So, the first thing that's making you feel that you are not in place with who you're supposed to be is you haven't healed. You have to begin to heal your childhood traumas, the past pain from today and all the way back to your childhood. You have to be willing to change your perspective on what has happened to you. Now, the way to do this is to understand that what has happened to you didn't happen to you, it happened for you. These situations that were unfortunate and caused chaos in your life, and pain and hurt and betrayal, is so that you learn who you truly are. It's to teach you who you are to become. If you realize the relationships that you enter into, they teach you something about yourself, whether that's codependency, a lack of self-love, abandonment issues, and a part of yourself that if you keep attracting toxic people in your life, you must have some type of toxic trait of your own that you have to learn the pattern. You have a karmic pattern, and there's something that's unhealed, and it's a wound that you have to go within and heal it. And until you do that, these unfortunate events will continue to happen in your life, show up, and you will be asking yourself, why does this keep happening? Why? And understand that it's happening for you. So it's time to change your perspective and go within and reflect on yourself. So, another reason you're feeling out of alignment is because you're seeking validation from outside forces. In order for you to truly feel happy and content and have wish fulfillment and long-lasting happiness, is you have to stop living for everybody else. Stop it. Stop looking for everyone's approval, what their opinion is, their validation. You are your own validation. If you like it, good. That's all that matters. Now, I'm not saying not to be open to constructive criticism, because if you're fixed on only one way of thinking and you're narrow-minded and closed-minded, you will miss opportunities for yourself, and then that will also stagnate your growth. You have to be willing to take constructive criticism, and really, you're supposed to have awareness for yourself. You know what? I don't like my behaviors. I don't like how I'm responding or reacting, and I should be responding in this way. I don't like that I don't have boundaries, and I don't like that maybe I'm not respecting someone else's boundaries. I want to change that. I don't like the tone that I speak to myself in or other people. I want to change that. So this is where you have to reflect and understand self-criticism is important, because nobody wants a person that's always victimizing themselves. No one wants to be around a person like that, and nobody should want to be that person. You are not a victim. You are empowered. You are powerful, and you have to recognize who you are. Say, I know my power, because I know my power. And I understand that whatever I say happens because I said so, because I believe in myself. And you have to be willing to have that same confidence in yourself. So, criticize yourself. If you're fat, if you're overweight, you don't like the way your body is looking, do something about it. Don't go to your friends saying, hey, did I gain weight? Is my waist, you know you gained weight. You don't need other people to tell you, because more than likely they're gonna say, no girl, you're not fat. You look good. And there's a whole nother video to get in about watch who your friends are, because sometimes who you're seeking information, advice, or guidance from is a secret enemy or a secret hater, someone that doesn't want you to elevate in your life, that wants to secretly be you and wants you to have a downfall. They want you to believe that, you look fine, so that you don't go to the gym, so that you keep eating those foods that you're eating. So watch who you listen to. Watch who you're receiving advice from. Look at them. Whoever you're receiving advice from, look at their situation. For example, if you're in a relationship and you've been with a person for years and all of the people around you are like, you need to get rid of that relationship. Before you listen to those people, be open-minded. First, on your own situation. Do your own analysis on pros and cons and what is keeping you in the relationship. Secondly, observe the people that you are receiving advice from. Look at their relationships. How do they handle pain? And how do they handle their relationships? Are they loyal to their women? Is this woman loyal to her man? And vice versa. How do they cooperate in their relationships? And how do they handle conflict and pressure and outside influences? What is their strategic or strategy plan? So if a person you're seeking advice from in a relationship is single and you know that they like to go party and clubbing, and they say, no, forget her or forget him, girl, let's go out to the club, we're gonna go. No, you are not gonna go to the club. You are going to sit down and you're gonna ask yourself, what should you do? And you don't have to have an answer immediately. It's time for you to self-reflect. Do not go drink. Don't go take shots. Don't go hit up your ex. Don't go to friends that you know are going to influence bad behaviors in you. And that's only going to distract you and hold you back from who you are supposed to be. You are in a relationship for a reason. This relationship is to teach you something about yourself. And one day you may find your actual divine counterpart, that there's going to be, situations where your commitments are tested, arguments, love and hate in that with your person. And you can't seek advice from an outside person that isn't going to give you the advice that you truly need. Sometimes the advice is take a step back and reflect, evaluate. Have you invested in this relationship so much and you know that you guys both made a commitment to each other to work through it? Work through everything, to be honest, have honest communication, to be patient with one another, to have forgiveness with each other, to find a solution. The world is already at war. There's 1 trillion people in the world. To have just one person that's there for you is a blessing, that's willing to do and work through any obstacles with you, to be willing to forgive, and not so easy to come back with boundaries, but to understand it's me and you, right? Whether this is a relationship or a friendship. So this is why you have to watch who you listen to, because sometimes your friends are not friends. These are karmic situations. Karmic means this is a test. This isn't of your divine purpose. This is to distract, delay, destroy. That is what a karmic situation, friendship, relationship is. But the positive outcome of these situations is you won't be blind anymore. You will know how to spot this type of energy anywhere, any person. As soon as you just need 5 minutes to talk to someone, you already know. You will already know. And if you don't have that gift of intuition, which we all do, but if it's not strong for you right now, this means it's time for you to work on yourself. So back to how to start feeling in alignment with yourself and being honest with yourself to find confidence. You have to be willing to learn who you are. You have to be willing to unlearn what you have learned. Okay? We have to first start with everything that you've learned to this point has been a lie, right? At least from kindergarten to high school and college, through those years, even those terms is a lie, right? And people are gonna come saying like, oh, no, do not come for me. I know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this means you have learning to do. You need to start digging deeper into truth about your being. Like, you're not just a human, right? You need to understand how deep it goes. But I'm gonna save all of this for another video. So to start to feel happy in alignment and successful with yourself, we're just gonna overview everything. Self-criticism is important. You have to be honest with yourself. If you're gaining weight, if you're not happy with what you look like, if you're not happy with the type of relationships you're attracting, if you're not happy with the job you're doing, if you want to beat the matrix, if you don't want to work a 9 to 5, you have to be willing to go within and find answers, seek answers. The answers are within you. 2, watch who you listen to and who you keep close to you. There's certain ears that are close by, that who you're talking to, they have serpents around this person's ear, right? This person isn't a true divine being. These are karmic situations, so watch who your friends are. The smaller your circle is really true. It's a blessing. The more people someone has in their circle, the more I'm the opposite way. I don't want to be around a person that always has a big, large friend group. They want to please everybody. They want everyone's approval. No. You can't get here. You have to earn to be in this energy and space. You need to earn to get to know me, right? And if you go through all of that to get into my energy, that means you are appreciated and I am appreciated. You see, nothing of value is easy to obtain. Remember that. So for you to be going out and looking for validation and, oh girl, let's go out. No. We're not going out. You go out, you do you. And I'm going to be here and I'm going to read a book. And I'm going to drink water. I'm not going to drink anything else besides water. And I'm going to meditate and I'm going to evolve myself because I have upgrades to tap into. Nobody thinks about the calendar like that. Like when you have a software update on your phone, it's a new update, it's a new version, right? And it has to shut down and go into hermit mode and go into complete darkness to create a better version. And when we go through these downloads, we are repairing our DNA, our third eye, we are repairing our subconscious mind, and we're becoming better versions of ourselves. We are tapping into more of our spiritual powers and gifts. We are gaining more intelligence from the universe and divine. This is what I harness. This is what happens when I reflect and work on myself and I don't look for everybody else. Another thing is when you're feeling overwhelmed and confused, the best thing to do when feeling like this is to It's okay to lay down. Lay down or sit by yourself and seek answers. Take like at least 5 to 10 minutes of silence. Quiet your thoughts. And I promise you, all the answers are there. You don't run to outside influences like asking what they think. And I'm not saying completely isolate yourself. In a way I am. Because you have to, actually. You have to isolate yourself in order to feel comfortable with yourself. You have to. You can't be everywhere asking everyone else to make you feel better. No. No one's going to make you feel better. You are the only one that's going to make yourself feel better. So do the work. You need someone to tell you. Okay? It's no, oh, stop feeling bad for yourself. Stop being pity. You know, we're tough. It's 2024. We're tough. And whoever's seeing this in 2025 and 2026, whenever, it's meant for you at the time you see it. And it's time for you to begin your journey. When you see this, it's meant for you at the right time. So, begin to get uncomfortable, to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, and to open your mind and stop arguing with people to be right about a situation, if that makes sense. That's for somebody. Like the saying, you can't convince a fly, you're a bee, you can't convince a fly that honey is better than trash. Okay? So wherever your energy isn't appreciated and valued and respected and admired, bye. We're not doing that over here. I have so much amazing energy. I am divinely protected. I am intelligent. I am a chosen one. So therefore, if you don't know that you're a chosen one, if you don't know that you have a life purpose that's more than, and it's deeper than what you accept, that's your own problem. Because I know who I am. I know my purpose. I know how to thrive and how to feel in absolute alignment with the divine. And a person that doesn't will try to comfort a person like me or a person like you that knows who you are and try to attack you, because that's all they can do. They can't go and attack their own, challenges and overcome their own monsters and traumas. So, the thing to do today is go work on your healing. You must evaluate what has hurt you so much that you've buried. Because if you bury it and you continue to bury your traumas and your childhood traumas and what has absolutely caused you to turn into a villain, then you must go and reflect on that, because burying it will only create Walking Dead, and it will come and haunt you in every new relationship you're in or every plan that you create. If you're trying to manifest a better version of yourself, a better life, and you just seem stuck, this is why. Okay? This is why, because you have to go within and heal. And I can say this because this is what has happened to me. I am living proof of anything that I'm speaking about. There was a time that I just kept repeating karmic cycles over and over and over again. It was like, wow, why? Why does this keep happening to me? And I understood when I completely have made peace with myself and my childhood traumas, and instead of looking at it like this happened to me, it happened for me, right? To create what's within me and not on me. Right. So it's time to heal. I healed and I made peace with karmic cycles, things that no longer served me, and I released it with love. And you always want to release things with love. You don't want to be bitter and have hate or jealousy or envy in you. If you have these traits within yourself, this means you have to work on yourself. You're not mad at the world, you're mad at yourself. You're only projecting your wounds and insecurities on other people. So if you find and catch yourself to be feeling internally disturbed by someone else's light because it's naturally who they are, it's because they found themselves, and you can too. You can find yourself too. So if you feel, oh, who does she think she is? Or, oh, I'm in competition, she's doing better than me. No, baby. No, sweetheart. You are only in competition with yourself. You have to be willing to heal, acknowledge, take accountability. This is a big thing for my villains and heroes. You have to take accountability so that you can reach your highest potential. When you're no longer lying to yourself, like, it's them and they stopped me, and oh, this person hurt me, and oh, you did this to me, and so now, you know what they say, the villains say? The world has turned their back on me, so I'm gonna turn my back on the world. But who does that ultimately hurt? It hurts everybody in a sense, because it creates a society with false knowledge, like this is the right way. And then it hurts that person because they never actually get to truly heal that child wound, the child traumas that caused them to turn their back. Because you know what? Someone or people or, yes, people or parents or someone turned their back on that child. And that child was hurting for so long and nobody came to save them. And that's why they turned into a villain, right? And with heroes they have the same thing. They're both powerful, but heroes get attacked all the time, but they know that they're divine and that they're gonna turn their pain into power. They're gonna transmute all of that was thrown, all the fire that was thrown at them, they're gonna transmute it and turn it into something beautiful, like abundance, wealth, guidance, to guide people and lead others to follow the same path. Villains have a false sense of control and confidence, a false sense of confidence. You know, they operate out of ego. And ego will get the best of people and make them think they're powerful when they're this small. When you're operating out of your ego, you are not powerful. You're actually weak. And it shows through your projections of how you're trying to puppeteer people or mind control them for your own benefit, to feel powerful. That's not true power. Healing is true power. Guiding people with love and unconditional love and not for your own benefit is real and true power. Living in your authentic self is true power. Not just out here people pleasing and trying to be the next cool like gigolo. That's not cool. Or the next like city girl. You don't want to, baby, you don't even want to be a city girl. You don't want to be for the streets. Neither do you. Whoever, what male is out there that understands, you know? Alex, Tyrone. You don't want to be in the streets. Everybody truly just wants unity, harmony, peace, balance, unconditional love. Everyone wants to be recognized for what their purpose is. Okay?